All right, we are safe this morning because we have these outstanding gentlemen on watch, our Red Cross volunteers.
Skip Cramer is checking in with his troops, volunteers with the American Red Cross in Jacksonville, Florida.
Okay, Roosevelt, we have any activity over the weekend?
Yeah, we had what?
A volunteer himself, Skip is currently the regional chair of volunteers for all of North Florida.
We've got about 2,000 volunteers for this region, and the region is made up of the 3 chapters. My job is really to help forward the Red Cross mission through the recruitment, retention, recognition, and rewarding of volunteers.
Often the first to arrive and the last to leave, Skip has been volunteering for the Red Cross for years, first as a board member while he was commanding the Naval Air Station in Jacksonville. Responsible for almost 20,000 military and civilian personnel, Skip served on a lot of boards back then, but the Red Cross board was one of his favorites. He had had a connection, literally, from birth.
My father was at sea when my brother and I were born during World War II, and the Red Cross notified him of our birth. And my mother's involvement while at home during the war and during my dad's frequent deployments at sea, when she served first in her teenage years as a candy striper and then later on as a gray lady.
Skip actually retired early from the Navy when there was a chance to run the Red Cross chapter in Jacksonville. Skip had left the base and was at the War College in Rhode Island when the call came.
And I had told the board here I would very much like to serve as its executive if the job ever came open. I never imagined that it was going to happen that quickly.
So he served 10 years as CEO, retired, went to a think tank in Jacksonville, but kept on volunteering.
Oh gosh, what doesn't he do? It can be something in fundraising, it could be something in PR, it can be something from a marketing perspective. It could be, going to the city to work with emergency management. It may be a company or an organization wants to come speak on preparedness and planning. It doesn't really matter what we might need that day, Skip can do it.
My life has been one of service. That was drummed into me as a child and watching my dad's example.
Skip got to serve alongside his dad when he was starting his naval career.
When he retired, he went immediately into community service.
Now when Skip goes to the base, it's often to support the Red Cross volunteers at the Naval Hospital.
Whatever efforts you can make to establish rapport with the volunteers is critically important.
The Red Cross has had a presence in military hospitals since the Spanish-American War. This base hospital was built in the 1940s.
So the people that we met today are the next generations of those people that showed up in 1940 from this very pro-military community saying, I want to volunteer and be there.
Congress chartered the American Red Cross in 1905 to serve as the emergency communications bridge between the armed forces and the American people.
That has evolved over time to a significant Red Cross role on the front lines.
As part of its health and safety mission, the Red Cross established a life-saving station on what's now known as Jacksonville Beach in 1912. Today, Red Cross volunteers still serve on Sundays and holidays. Staff paid by the city work the rest of the time. Another passion of Skip's is supporting volunteers like Max Irvanian.
He's not only just been an influence, but he's also been a great mentor. I'm not a big person when it comes to saying what I've done or trying to document everything I do. I just do it for the fun.
Skip, though, is great at documenting accomplishments and helped Max win the Youth Leadership Award in 2015.
Max is credited with 6 life-saving rescues, 6 assists, and he has handled 38 first aid cases in his 6 short years in the Volunteer Life-Saving Corps. They often don't tell you about just exactly what they've done.
Skip, incidentally, won the President's Award the same year Max was recognized. Skip was then further honored by the farmers of Cabot with a cruise ship vacation, which celebrates volunteers from many venues.
We just really felt that Skip was deserving through, again, his community leadership here in Jacksonville, but also his volunteerism, going from being the CEO of the Red Cross in Jacksonville to being a volunteer in volunteering thousands of hours with the American Red Cross really moved us, and we know the impact that he makes in the community and at the Red Cross and in the lives of thousands of people.
It was a tremendous experience. If I had any regrets, it was that it wasn't longer and that we didn't have more structured time, kind of classroom time, if you will, because there are people that had done incredible things.
Skip also appreciated learning about the Reward Volunteers program.
And that was specifically the importance of capturing those data in order to make your argument to your funders about the value of what you do, because every volunteer hour is precious.
Much as Skip loves to travel with his wife Glenda, he has no plans to stop volunteering with the Red Cross or promoting its mission.